Today we are in Chinatown in Manhattan, and we are going to be eating everything that we can for mostly under $5, but a couple that are in the $10 range. So let's get started.
We are starting our day here today at King Dumplings. So there's 10 of these pork and chive dumplings for $3, and if you want to get them with soup, it was only $1 more.
Dang.
Yeah, I think those are just as good, if not better, than the automat, and you're getting more for less. They're really tasty. They got some nice filling in them. They're kind of juicy, savory. They're pretty good.
They do have a few tables inside if you want to sit inside, but we came outside. Just across the street are a bunch of little tables and benches. Look at this. Can you see that? Look at that. That is, well, at first I thought it was garlic, but now I think it's just sesame seeds, but still, either way, I like it. I like to see things on the outside of my dumplings. Oh yeah, that flavor is really good. The outside's a little chewy. I wonder if they would be better with the soup variety, but for $3 you get 10 of these. It's a great deal. Well, we finished those off.
Yeah, definitely worth $3.
Before we head to our second stop, it's worth noting, if you are coming to Chinatown, definitely bring cash. A lot of places in New York City are cash only, especially here in Chinatown. Also, every place we are going to today has an A in their window. And if you go to a place in New York City that does not have an A, you do not want to eat there. That's what my mom told me, and I trust her. It's always a good sign when there's a line to get into a place, right? It means people like it, so wait in line. Guess what? I got something for you. Yeah, I do. Wah Fung No. 1 is a very popular place, and I can see why. For only $4.75, you can get this like pretty good sized bowl that has rice and cabbage and roasted pork, or you can get chicken. So this is just the one item with the rice and the vegetables. You can, I think, get a large for only like a couple dollars more, and it was very tempting, but that is so good. I was kind of expecting it to be like barbecue pork that you would get at a Chinese restaurant. I don't know why, but it's so much better than that. It's got like a sweetness to it, but it's also not like exaggerated sweet like barbecue pork is normally. It's just really nice. It's like succulent and moist and just everything that you would want in a food. Gonna get a little bit of the rice and yeah, the flavor's so good. He poured like a sauce on top of it at the end, and that's really like soaked into the rice, and it's just really good. So good, and only $4.75. It's incredible. It's also Carly approved, but I feel like as long as it's meat and not broccoli, it's always Carly approved.
I mean, it is kind of like barbecue pork you get at a Chinese restaurant, but those always feel like they've kind of been sitting around for a while, and this is fresh. Whatever the sauce that they put on everything is quite tasty.
So they're feeding the pigeons down here. As a fan of Home Alone 2, I can get behind that. Sometimes you can use the pigeons to scare the bad guys away. We have only spent $7.75 so far, and I am actually like feeling pretty satiated. I'm not so hungry, but we have more to eat. So I think next we'll stop for like a little sweet treat as an in-between. We've actually been to the original Chinatown Ice Cream Factory a few times since we've been here, but it's so good. They just have so many different ice cream flavors, some unusual ones that you wouldn't necessarily see in other places like durian, and they have like 3 different kinds of lychee. So good. Everything we've tried so far has been so good. Their ice cream does start at $6.50 for 1 scoop in a regular cone, so it's not like the most budget friendly, but it is under $10 and it's a delight. I highly recommend checking this place out. I got lychee rose for the 2nd time. I think it's my favorite flavor here, although I have sampled a few of the other ones, and yeah, I haven't tried one that I don't like yet, so yum. What'd you get? Almond cookie?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Our last stop of the day is borderline not in $10. There are several things that you can find inside that are under $10. However, this place has an interesting story. They were featured on No Reservations, the Anthony Bourdain show, and it was an episode that was in Flushing, Queens. And because of that episode, they got so successful that they now have multiple locations, including here in Chinatown, and they have basically said that because of him, they're living the American dream. And after Anthony Bourdain committed suicide, they actually raised a whole bunch of money, like I think $70,000 towards the suicide network. It's just a really interesting story, and Anthony Bourdain's like, hey, great food here, so we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna try to find a park we can walk to and sit and eat some peace. These smell incredible. So far, this is the best smelling thing we've had today. We got the hand-pulled noodles with lamb, because those are the ones that Anthony Bourdain likes. Oh my gosh. Spicy, but so good. The flavor is excellent. It's got a heat to it, but it's not just like hot to be hot. It's like very flavorful. I'll try a piece of lamb. We should have got water. It's really spicy, but it's really good.
And that's just regular.
This is just regular, not spicy? Well, if you're afraid of spice, then the other things I think that we've had today have not been an issue, but this might be an issue for you.
But you can get
so
them with
good.
no spice. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you got no spice?
No, you can get them with no spice.
You got some spice.
I got regular.
Regular. Oh, so you can get them with no spice.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good then, because this would scare me if I didn't like spicy things. Alright, you try it.
Yeah, they're decently spicy at normal length temperature. So if you're not into spicy, you might want to get it with less spice or no spice.
We were actually going to go to one more place, but they also were hand-pulled noodles, and we were like, I think we can end today with one set of hand-pulled noodles. It would be hard for me to choose a favorite because I loved everything that we ate today so much, and that's especially incredible when you consider how inexpensive everything was. Although, I don't know, I really like the ice cream. It might be my favorite. I'd love to know which one of these things that we tried you would be most interested in trying, or if you tried them, which one you like the best. And this is actually the second food tour we've done while we were here in New York. So if you want to see the other one, make sure you click that link and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video. We will see you soon. Sorry kid, we're done for the day. No more scraps for you.